You know, it's a devotional path. Tantra is a path that combines devotion, surrender, and we expose ourselves with total humility to Kali or to whatever the deity we are worshiping, and we are trying to use that energy to channel into something. You want to cut a line to get a job where more qualified people would be getting the job, and then now because something happens as a consequence, because number one, at least in the beginning, our attitude should not be about that quick fix tantra. Our attitude should be about learning tantra for self-realization and transformation and self-empowerment, because many people are told they cannot do it. Tantra gives this power, immense power. Like what did my father give to me? My father died, you know, this year, and the more I think about what he gave to me, I'm here for what my father gave to me. I mean, he was a poor village Brahmin, you know, there was no money for him to give. But what self-conviction and sadhana he imparted with me everywhere I went, in every part of the world I've traveled. I have, you know, gained immense support from people, and I've never felt hopeless and helpless, because I've always felt that I have this divine power inside me, and no power, even an entire civilizational power, can domesticate and control and put me in chain. So this sometimes is a scary field, because if that type of empowerment comes in a wrong hand. But yeah, I mean, I've faced very stressful situation. Even in like the reason I left Nepal was I got heartbroken. These Maoists, you know, like vandalizing, and they just even attacked me in the classroom. You know, I was even physically abused. But the idea is that I was not scared of what they did. I had to think of, you know, I have to make a smart decision for my family, but I didn't run, because I was just so, because that it takes away your sense of fear. And you know, that is just imagine the fundamental thing, you know, in the beginning. Why do tantric people go to isolation, do practice in the forest during the night, or maybe even cremation grounds? These are basic metaphors, the way we are taught fear, darkness, death. When you have not much of a fear left from death, when you embrace Kali, what is embracing Kali? She's waiting there for you to greet upon your death. I mean, then you are a fearless person. And you know, how many people, how many girls are abused because she is imposed this fear, either culturally or by parents, or because of in education. And these practices would give them liberation. That is, you know, like there are many types of liberation. Moksha. What do you do with moksha going after life? You need moksha right now, moksha from our social conditioning. Tantra is doing this moksha from whatever I do is not because I am told this book has told me this. I do it because I know it is right thing to do. So I'm not chained by the books. You know, Tantra is, while themselves being books, yet another books, they help us free even from themselves. They are not yet another disciplines. They are the liberation from the disciplines. And that is scary. If you are trying to domesticate people and make them behave in a particular structure, and that is why power has always scared of Tantra. And that is why Tantra is a misnomer in both home or the West, because it helps people seek their freedom, take their quest of freedom on their own hand, explore for their own personal experiences, and justify teachings based on their private personal experiences, and not be controlled by the churches or temples, by the priests of whatever the faith, you know. People say they have direct access to the divine because it's inside you. And that is kind of frightening if you are trying to control these people by religious institutions or political institutions.